Alright, as soon as I spawn in, I decide to go help out my teammate, my friendly engineer, by upgrading his teleporter. And if I guess there was a spy. It looked like there was a spy in that the top left corner.
Building a sentry.
And I decided to build a sentry because why not? You know, I'm engineer. I might as well. And it's a lot of back and forth, I will say, going to the resupply cabinet and going back to the sentry to upgrade it. But it can be well worth it in certain situations. But now that I'm done upgrading my sentry, I can take it through the teleporter. Take it to the front lines, hopefully, see what's going on. So I decided to place it as a scout distraction, and it looked like it didn't really work that well as one, but I still managed to kill him. I see that my sentry is in danger, and I blow up, and I pick it up, so it's destroyed. It's gone. I could have played that situation a little better. I already saw there were a few rockets coming in. I could have probably reacted faster to this. A lot of the mistakes in this video are me just not reacting fast enough to a certain situation, which I do need to get better at. Now that I'm done with the sentry building, I now decided to take it up top and hopefully catch some enemies by surprise, but they caught me by surprise instead. That soldier nearly gave me a heart attack, honestly, and I'm glad the sentry bait did work out. That soldier also caught me off guard, and it did kind of, he gave me a heart attack as well. But I tried to wrangle him, but it is an awkward spot, so I can't really hit any shots on him. So I decided to move it so it doesn't get destroyed. And I'm just trying to, you know, fight off some enemies in the proximity, just to maybe get a few extra kills or something. Protect my sentry.
I'm moving this.
And I grabbed the metal because it's always good to have good to have max metal. This engineer was at low health, thankfully, so I got the kill. I should have said something sooner there, but again, I didn't react quickly enough, so my teammate died. That was a big mistake on my part. And somehow the spy stabs and kills me. I should have backed away in that situation, but I wanted to kill him. And now it's overtime, as you can see, but there's not really any progress being made. I did bump the spy, but we failed, and I get killed yet again. That's one match down. Let's see what the next have to offer.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Alright, now that that round was over, now it's time for us to defend. So I'll start by building up a sentry. You know, typical engie. I love the 50 metal in the setup. That just saves so much time. Decided to build teleporter because why not? Give my teammates
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
a good way to get to the control points. And I'm just trying to find a good place, an interesting place to set up my sentry, because I usually place them in obvious spots where people would probably think to put them. Now that's probably another one, but I thought it was pretty cool at the time, but looking back at it now, it's just not very cool. I decided to build my teleporter in a risky spot. I don't know why I decided to build it there, but I guess I just felt it would work next to the ammo and the med kit or med pack. So I'm just trying to upgrade the stuff so, you know, it goes faster and it heals more of my team. And I noticed there's just a big wall of enemies. By big wall of enemies, I mean just a single pyro. But here come the enemies. Now that pyro made a big mistake, and it was an easy kill, but I just made a huge mistake there with that soldier. I should have probably just kept shooting at him to make him back up. Now and it looks like a demo man destroyed my dispenser and my teleporter, which again, that's fair. Those were in a risky spot that I really shouldn't have put it in. Now it's time to build another sentry gun. It takes 25. It is a little tedious, but whatever. Hopefully it'll be worth it. And I decide, hey, it's a level 1. I should probably upgrade that because it's just taking way too long. So I decided to help out the other engie by upgrading his teleporter. And I died to the door. Yep. I died to the freaking door. Oh well though, this should be fine. Except now I'm super far away from my sentry. Now I probably should have just rebuilt it right there at spawn. But I made the choice to try to go back to get it. And I was very surprised to see that it got some kills, but I noticed some enemies were flanking around, so I decided to grab it. Shouldn't have done that. I should have just kept it built. I don't know why I placed it down there. That ended up getting me and the sentry killed. I could have prevented that so easily by just running away with the sentry, but I got a little too cocky. But now I have a chance to redeem myself by building another sentry. Yeah, you're gonna see a pattern in here. I like to build a lot of sentries, and they can be powerful in a lot of instances, but yeah, I'm not very good. So you're gonna see just how bad this truly goes. Okay, I'm struggling to find a place to put it because I'm not actually sure if it can shoot through that rail even now. So I decided to put it over here, in a place I know that it will be able to shoot some enemies. I'm trying to wrangle some of the flanking enemies over there, but it doesn't seem to work. And I get killed by a demo man. That's totally fair. I was being very risky with that play there. I probably should have backed up. I probably should have had the rescue ranger equipped, if I'm being honest. I should have been probably healing it from a distance. Okay, so I do get the assist on that, but again, I'm not very good with countering soldiers, especially since it's one of the engineers kind of counters, so I can't really, I'm not very good at fighting them just yet. But I've learned from my mistakes. Now I'm just trying to build a level 1 sentry just to get the job done. But then a sniper headshots me. Also, I thought the engineer would have noticed. Yeah, I told the engineer a little bit too late. I thought he had noticed. I thought he would notice by bumping him, but I guess not. So I should have said it a little later, or a little sooner, even if he had noticed. So that was a mistake on my part. You can see I'm trying to kill that sniper over there, and he gets another shot on me. Another shot on me. So it's great. It's truly just fantastic. So we are kind of in a pickle. They're kind of just attacking on all fronts, and there's not really a good. The sentry gets immediately destroyed by a sniper. The sentry, there isn't really a good place to even go. I don't know how I survived that encounter, by the way. I thought that soldier would direct rocket me, but I was thankful to be alive. So I decided, hey, might as well heal and get some metal, hopefully, so the sentry can do something. And it does get the scout, and it does some good. Oh, it gets another. I don't even know what happened there, but it did get a good amount of damage on some other people. And now they're all just kind of in here. There's nothing I can really do at this point, so I decide to run into here, knowing that there's no way out. Alright, so in this next game, I immediately place down a teleporter to try to help out my team, so they don't have to run all the way to the cart, especially when it is even further away. And I'm just shooting. I'm trying to see if I can flank around. I'm spy checking that pyro. See the sniper. So I try to avoid him. And I see if I can flank. And there's a crit loaded Frontier Justice engineer. And I die. Because, yeah. Crits. Which, don't get me wrong, I love the Frontier Justice. It's an awesome weapon. But man, it is kind of annoying to play against. But anyway, just keep on walking. Playing typical battle engineer. Well, I guess I should call it horrible battle engineer, but let's see. I try to run away because I'm at such low health, and the Stemma man gets me. And I am so sorry for not fixing the teleporter faster. I know probably a lot of you engie players are just a little upset seeing that wrench icon, and I'm just ignoring it. But this is in retrospect, and it's just, you know, I think I probably should have just done that sooner to appease a lot more people. I see that guy's a spy, and I should have warned the heavy, but I thought I could kill the spy in a few shots there. But again, I should just warn people of spies anyway. Alright, now that we got the first checkpoint, we're pushing forward, I decide to hopefully catch someone off guard with this mini sentry here. However, nothing really happens. Because nobody goes down there. So I place it in a terrible spot, and it starts getting just spammed by that soldier. And we're still pushing through. That Crockett thankfully didn't hit anybody. But I see that it's just kind of being camped, but I do die to the rocket. Unfortunately. And now me moving forward here, it's really making me a little impatient, so I decide to finally build a teleporter to help my team get over here faster. Yes, I know it took so long, but it's finally here. And I see that the cart's, about to start going backwards, so I'm just trying to make it stay there. But sadly, a spy saps my teleporter, and both the teleporters are destroyed. But I didn't realize that he could disguise that fast, because I had played a lot of spy by that point, and I just didn't think he could really disguise that fast, but whatever. So I decided to build another entrance, and I bumped the spy, and I kill him with a random crit. You gotta love random crits. They are so fair and balanced. But anyway, I should have retreated there. I was too low to try to push that sniper. Although I didn't expect him to have the SMG. I decided to help out the engie with the spy sap in his teleporter. But it didn't work because the spy was spamming sappers. So, yeah. I see that there's a heavy with a pocket medic, so I decided to retreat because that's a really good time to retreat. That's one of the only times I'll realize, hey, maybe I should retreat. But now, trying to get a good angle on this, but the heavy runs away. I'm surprised my sentry didn't get killed there, actually. And I made the stupid move of staying still with a sniper, because I thought, oh, that must be an awkward angle. He's not going to be able to even see my head, let alone get a headshot on me. But nope. Nope, and I died. Gotta love snipers. Gotta love snipers. But anyway, I still haven't built a teleporter exit, so I see a little mini nest, I guess you could call it. So yeah, I build my teleporter exit there just so we can have double the influx of teammates over here. And I'm trying to find an interesting sentry placement, but I realized that I can't place my sentry on the rocks, but even though it looked like I could because it was showing it. So I decided to just put it out in the open, like a good engineer player. And yep, I get sniped yet again by an out of sight sniper. And now I'm walking over there for some reason instead of taking the teleporter. I think it's just because I think I saw a teammate out of the corner of my eye over by the teleporters, and I was wanting to let them use it. And yep, sniper's just camping there and gets a headshot on me and instantly kills me. You gotta love snipers. You just gotta love them. So I decide to repair that, but the exit gets just immediately eviscerated by a demo man. So I start running away, knowing that my death is imminent. Alright, so to start this round off, I place a teleporter, so it takes a small amount of time for my team to get to the defensive area, the main defensive area for checkpoint 1. And I choose the Eureka effect because after I place the exit, it allows me to teleport right back to the spawn room, so that I can then switch to the Jag and upgrade everything faster. So I'm just upgrading everything, you know, just
Mission begins in
letting
10
everything
seconds.
get to max level so it goes by faster.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And I also forget to upgrade the teleporter to level 3 until this moment, so it takes a little bit more time because the setup is done. So I should have been a little quicker there, but whatever. So I bring the sentry over here, but I don't know where to place it. I should have placed it on the ledge over there, probably to the right, but I didn't. And I see that there's another sentry guarding this area, so I try to see if I can defend this little area right here. But it doesn't really look like anybody's coming over here. And I see someone try to wrangle, but I don't see anybody else, so it doesn't really make the sentry placement good. So I see that my teleport is being sapped. I destroy the sapper, make sure the spy is not around. And then I see it's a little dangerous to place my sentry over there, so I'm just trying to figure out a place to put my sentry. I walk right into the line of fire, and I get sniped by the sniper. Gotta love snipers. You really gotta love them. And I have to wait 18 seconds to respawn, which is very valuable. Those 18 seconds I could have been alive, fighting off some enemies, but no, the cart's pushing forward, and my team, there's nothing my team can really do about it, because they have, it looked like 2 medics, so it looks like they have 2 medics pocketing people, and they've got a person on the cart, a heavy, you know, typical. So I try to get some good damage in, and you know, we kill the heavy. But I see there's a soldier, and I get one shot by the soldier. And then now you can see there are 2 medics that are just Ubering. Okay, so they've Ubered a demo man, it looks like. And then one medic's not healing, so I don't understand what's going on there, but I try to go behind, get more cover, so I can place my sentry somewhere else, in a safer area, so it doesn't get immediately destroyed. And I see the sniper, so I try shooting over there to make him back off, but then I get distracted by the soldier and the demo man, and I'm just trying to survive, and then the sniper headshots me. Yep. In this video, I've gotten killed by a lot of snipers, or sniper shots. I think I just need to pay attention more and get out of their sight a lot more, because I keep making like the same mistake of trying to, you know, go up against them, but it doesn't work out in my favor. So now that we're here, I'm trying to build up a sentry before they can get to the second checkpoint. So I do just that. I start upgrading the sentry, thinking I've got plenty of time, because they're not really moving too fast, and they've still got the 2 downward areas to go through. So I'm like, okay, I'll just move it over here, and then a pyro hits me with a flare shot, but I'm like, okay, I'll keep going, and then a rocket hits me from the corner, and I die. That was very unlucky, and just a series of unfortunate events. It's quite unfortunate. And now my sentry's dead, and I'm dead. So now I have to rebuild a sentry, and they're pushing through the 2, or actually 3 downward parts. So with that sentry, I could have done a lot more, but I decided to risk it and play stupid, and it just didn't work out. And then I see that it's getting sapped, and I'm like, oh, it's got to be the heavy. But my shotgun doesn't do damage. I don't know why, but my shotgun didn't do any damage to that heavy. Or spy. So I knew it was the heavy, but then I shot him and it wasn't, and I was just so confused. So Valve, please fix your game. Oh my goodness. And now my sentry's gone. And it's a mess. All because that didn't count as a hit. And now I'm just trying to quickly rebuild a sentry so I can put it in a better spot. But nope, I kill the pyro, but then the sentry gets immediately destroyed by a demo man. And so I see the demo man over there and I retreat because there's nothing I can really do at this point. And they're so close, and I didn't even realize that was a spy. I wasn't even paying attention. I was paying attention to the cart and to just what I was gonna do. But I died, and then we lost. And those are all the rounds that I decided to record for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.